Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Hollywood Animal. We have so many films ready to hit the theater here. We have these two that are kind of waiting in the wings. We'll kind of see how things shake out. The Sting. I don't think that was a movie I wrote. I think that was something I just threw at one of my writers. Detective action in the Civil War with a bounty hunter, a bandit, and a bank robbery. That could be okay. I was kind of thinking, so after the Pollux Awards absolutely shafted us last time, I was kind of thinking maybe we should try to write some like Oscar bait stuff, like lean into drama, lean into romance, like tragic stories, that kind of thing, and see if we can't get some Oscar bait type movies out there. Because I tend to lean into, like, weird films, right? What is this? Action? That sounds like Herman Watson's bag, except his contract is almost up. So maybe we'll hold off on Herman Watson for a second. Bounty Hunter, Leonard Shelton. That's got Leonard written all over it. Bandit, will make it be Philip Fink. And that's all she wrote. Simple enough. Heyo, he's a 9-star guy. Are you a director? What's your job? Screenwriter. Oh, that's right. Jane Fisher is now an 8.5. Fantastic. David Goodman's a solid 6. Vincent Brooks is a 6.4. Harry Ray is a 6.3. All right. Let's get our new 9-star right. 9 stars! Wow! Ooh, a detective. This is perfect. A detective film. What's a detective film? There's a lot of them. Ooh, I could do a Sherlock Holmes. How do you even write a name that's not Sherlock Holmes? Oh, or a Hercule Poirot. Didn't I do Murder on the Orient Express already? Did I? Did I not? I can't remember. Let's say I didn't. Death on the Nile is also a different one. Murder, killing on the Asian train. That's horrible. Oh no. Oh boy, horrible. Sorry. I mean, East Asian. Oh, what's the Trans-Siberian Railway? Murder on the Siberian Railway. Close enough. Better than what I said before. Detective. Pretty much a detective drama. It's like 50-50. There's a little bit of historical stuff going on, but let's see. What would our setting be? We could set it in the modern era. Nothing else. We need it to be in like the 1800s, but we're like way in the past, way in the future, or current times. I guess the Civil War is probably closest time period, but the setting doesn't quite match. All right, so the detective is the protagonist. Obvious. The antagonist is a murderer. And it's actually like, spoilers, if you haven't read Murder on the Orient Express, it's a lot of people. Supporting characters. There is a sidekick. There's a bit of a rival guy. There's not really a love it. There's a femme fatale. Sidekick, rival, femme fatale. Not really a love interest, never. I feel like Hercule Poirot is like very asexual, which is fine. He just like, he's interested in the case, not in women or men. Anyone. Let's see here. Crime of necessity? Kind of. No, it's avenging loved ones for sure. How else does this go down? It's not a battle. Definitely a betrayal. There is search for a killer. Dang, we're out of things. Maybe we get rid of rival, and then the finale is... How does it end? I know, I can picture the moment that, like, he reveals the plot. And then what happens? I can't remember. We'll just say the antagonist gets punished. We're writing an Oscar bait movie here, and we're giving it to our 9-star dude who's great at detective movies. Okay, good for you. Now, we do have Maurice Fox, or sorry, Carlos Stern. I just made up a name. Oh wait, you're Maurice Fox. Are you brothers? Maybe? I don't know how common of a last name Fox is. But we've got a drama writer here available. What's a good drama? Oh, trying to think of all the big Oscar movies last year. We could do, have you ever seen Angela's Ashes? That is a depressing movie. We'll call them Amelia's Cinders. That's not how you spell cinders. It is about the Irish famine, and it is just as depressing as that sounds. Mostly historical. We'll say it's mostly somewhat historical, mostly a drama. We'll set it in the Middle Ages, I think. Or maybe we'll go like modern American countryside. Like, take yourself to 1800s Ireland, you know. Do the mental gymnastics there. Farm Girl, I think, is the main character there. Gosh, I guess, like, probably the most relatable antagonist would be, like, the British who didn't give a crap about the Irish dying, even though they owned the... So, interesting history factoid coming at you right here, is the Irish famine, primarily the potato blight, was not because there wasn't food available in Ireland, but most of the food was owned by, like, I don't think it was corporate interests, but probably some corporate interests and just generally rich people owned all the grain in Ireland. And when the famine hit, they refused to sell to the Irish, and everybody starved. Interestingly, there was a previous potato blight that wasn't quite as severe, but was still pretty detrimental. And Ireland at the time passed a law, I think I'm recalling this correctly, passed a law saying you couldn't export foods out of Ireland in this time frame, so they had to sell them to the Irish. So people kind of like got through the famine that way. But then the British like leaned on the Irish Parliament and got people elected that were more in favor of like the British interests, and so they like revoked those laws saying you couldn't sell grain, or like you could export the grain from Ireland during a famine, and then that's when the big one hit, and that's when everybody died and then immigrated. So not great. I can't remember. There is a love interest. I believe there is like a strict parent involved. Say it's like the mother. And then a lot of tragic stuff happens. There's like generational conflict. There's I think she runs away from home, struggle for a better life, and that doesn't work out. And then like tragically, like I think everybody dies. It's kind of how it goes. I think maybe that she goes to the United States. Can't remember exactly how the movie ends, but it's pretty bad overall. We'll say star-crossed lovers. That's pretty dramatic. Like maybe she wants to leave and he doesn't want to go, and then that's how it ends. There we go. Good movies, I think. Good start. No, Carlos. Come on, man. Repeat it. Buy me more stuff. What happens when I run out of stuff? Also, let's start Mickey 22. I've been holding on to this for like 4 episodes now. 5-star. I'll give it to Samuel Walker. You let him do something. A multi-bend stage. One of these days we're gonna get the scouting office or whatever it's called, and then we'll be able to do amazing things with the on-location filming. Producer Hubert. Science fiction drama comedy? I don't think anybody has science fiction. You got Struggle for a Better Life, Sigmund? Good luck. Accidental Hero? I think that's a Willard Reynolds. The love interest, will make that a Jane Fisher. The rival is himself. You know what, David? You just got upgraded? Have at it. And then the Heartless Bureaucrat. We'll make that Siegfried here. Go for it. All right, don't get stuck this time. That's what happened to Mikey 22. Is it had a bug, and then I canceled it, and then I never brought it back. Knife Sprinter. 7 and 6. The cinematographer was a drag. Second unit. Sherman. Good luck. I've noticed some people like slowly losing their loyalty. Is it because I've been firing people, or what's the deal there? Anybody got any ideas? The Revengers. The Revengening. Good enough. Hey, pretty good. 1 star. Get out of here, Bone Grinder. You goof. That's art. That's art happening right there, you casual. Hey, look at that. Pulled in $2 million in the first week. Alan Gilbert. 4-star cinematographer. I need to put you to work, my man. Add offer. Give him all the stuff. Nice. Oop, a little too far. There we go. 23 grand. Welcome back, Alan. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's just straight up space. Baller. Dude, look at that. That's a cool piece of art. All right, you know what that means. Do we have a writer available? I think everybody's busy. We're definitely doing 2001: A Space Odyssey now. No! Ronnie, no! Ronnie Ward, you're only a 6-star guy, but like, I never want to see my people die. Oh, balls! He was working on Knife Sprinter. Select a replacement and reshoot. Replacement and continue. I will reshoot. It's not like I'm waiting on anything there. Of course I just picked the guy. All right, Theodore, good luck. Step in there, man. The Foreboding. Who do we want to be Judge Dredd? I need like an action man. This could be a good movie. Give it to Alan. Ben Stage. I like how the simpler, like my more complex science fiction things, they're like, none of this is on Earth. Send them to the soundstage. Give them all the stuff. Give them our... Oh, I can't tell when your contract is up. Dewey then. Dewey's the man. Why are you so unhappy? And loyalty is the hardest one to get up. We'll go Wilson Thomas. All right. Cop. Man, all of our good people are busy. One day. Ugh. Rough. Okay. We'll give it to Ben Hunter. What do you mean such a strange female role? The criminals? Why are you all so weird about this? I don't care. You do what I tell you to. You dingus. Bessie Patterson, can none of you do this job? What do I need to be? You're arrogant. You should be all over this role. What do you think the trait is that needs to be the people to be the angry boss? I'm gonna force this. I know it's probably gonna make my people unhappy, but I don't care. Yes, you have to do this role. I'm telling you to. Yes. One day off as well. Yep. All of you are stuck. You can't say no to me. I own you. Oh, these people. Hey, we can make our own distribution now. That's awesome. Good job, team. All right, who's free? Gabriel Kaufman. We could do a romance. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do Sleepless in Seattle. It's a movie I've never seen, and I don't really know what it's about. So we'll call it Insomnia in Indiana. And this is totally made up. It's 100%, it's drama romance, 50-50. We'll set it in the American town, because I don't know what's going on. Isn't Tom Hanks in that movie? We'll say working man. The antagonist is his job, which means that there is no real antagonist. There is a love interest. There's a rival for said love. Let's say there's a love triangle, because we don't use that one a lot. There is a unrequited love, but then a different love interest like there's a different one that wins out. And then let's say I would like another. Let's say there's a side of so two pairs, double romance, and then the finale is everybody's happy. The protagonist finds love. Wonderful. Good luck, Gabriel. All right, we still need to write 2001: A Space Odyssey, but I need a writer to free up for that. Abram Matthews, you're a 9-star producer. You're absolutely not allowed to leave the building. Come along. How much stuff can I give you? All of it, apparently. Thanks, dude. The Revengening. Alright, you robots ready to hit? Oh, you guys are done too? Hold on, we'll get to you in a second. It's not what it seems. I think that's a different movie, but it does apply in this case. The Sting, gone down a little. Not too bad, though. I bet it comes back up when we hit actual filming. Second unit, security. And then we hit Mikey 22 at the same time. Gone up and down. Interesting. The locations were a detriment. We do know that's going to be the case until we get the scouting office up and running. All right, you robot. A+. 1 star. The audience is going to love this movie. The critics, maybe not so much. All right, so we've dropped to 6,000 with the Revengers. So I think we could run it back for 1 week. So 4,000 is probably relatively close to what we're capable of. Let's do 3.5, 3, and then we'll go down to 2. And then that's probably all we're going to be able to get out of it. Oh, we bugged out. Fudge. That's okay. Go ahead, you robot. Hit the theaters, please. All right. So I think we're ready to start planning you guys. But I think I want to give these films a little bit of runtime here. Maybe like right here. So the Barbara film will line up. Put all of our money in. Dude, can you express print, or does it... Oh, it does still cost money to express print. But I can print internally, and now I don't have to pay anymore. Ha 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 ha. New advertising period, please. Right there. Advertising. Not for girls. So I think I'll just do... I think I'll skip both of the... Well, maybe this one? Maybe I skip both of these, since they're both aimed at younger people. And then do we got any tricksters in the... I know Steve Boschbaum doesn't do tricks. That's not his deal. Sybil McBride. Yes, please. Yeah. Okay, just 2 tricks. That's the way she goes. Apply. When does World War II start? History buffs, tell me in the comments. Whoa, a new thing! Buy it. New camera. Yes. How do I unlock the best version of this camera? I would love to upgrade you. The blue term vivid. That's fun. Oh, it's in color? Color! I thought the color didn't happen until the 70s. Maybe that's TV. When did color happen? How do I upgrade you? Where? Oh, we're upgrading, or we're researching the blue term deluxe. Where blue term vivid? How do I upgrade you? Is there no way to unlock the blue term vivid? Maybe if I put you in a movie, I'll be able to look at it. Maybe there is no upgraded version of the blue term vivid. They're like, it's in color. What more do you want? Protection complete. Continue. I feel like I have more valuable people than him now. To the upgrades, the villa is now available. So now we go to the penthouse. Dump all of our money in there. And we can go all the way up to 30%. Yep. Sick. We're almost at $200 million. Herman Watson, sure. Welcome back, sir. Would you like a villa? I can get you one at a good price. That's not so bad for 3 years. Harry Ray. 7? Yeah, you're worth keeping around. 6 is when it gets a little dicey, is like, maybe 6 is still okay depending on what else we have available. Oh, man. I did not realize how close. Yeah, 420, that's pretty good. Welcome back, Harry Ray. The knife sprinter is done. Oh, whoa! Did you see how high that kicked up after filming? Holy cow! 9.9, 9.9. Well done, guys. I mean, it's probably going to come crashing back to Earth here after these guys sink their claws into it. But not bad. Impressive. You guys are doing just fine. The trick has worked again. The Song of Steve. Oops. I guess that one doesn't get a tagline. Setup distribution. So you ran at 45% of 1400. We way overshot with this guy. So what was that? Like 7,000, maybe like 6.5. We could do 6.1 and then 5 and 4 and then 3. Good enough. Accept. Extendo. Confirm. Also an A. I'm getting so much better at my advertising. Okay, the Bone Grinder is all about this film. Very interesting. Who knows, man? The Bone Grinder is all over the place. 4.2? Yeah, I think it's fine to end distribution of that guy. Did pretty good. The knife sprinter is done. You want to come back and work for me? I think you said you were a 7-star. Oh, and he works with a boutique. Cool. Oh, he's a visionary. I didn't know the director could do that. It's pretty neat. I have to give him a hotel suite and then he'll work for $800 for the rest of his life? Okay. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, now I have to pay Steve Boschbaum and all of my... there goes all my money. Oh, he likes working with a boutique too. Will you be okay with a hotel suite? Not quite. All right, let's keep adding stuff and see how it kicks down the contract here. Slowly but surely. Oh, there we go. And then a medical insurance. Can we make it? It's nothing. He works for nothing. He's in it for the art, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, we finally get some analytics and statistics. How do we see that? Maybe we just go to the building? Oh, that's kind of cool. Viewership projection, we wouldn't have to guess anymore? Print in 3 weeks. 12-week calendar. You could be interesting, but I kind of like the idea of viewership projection. You can estimate the size of a movie's audience. That's very cool. It will take us 2 years to research. So I highly doubt we'll ever see that, but it's kind of neat. All right, pause real quick. I want to see... That's theater management. Where's the statistics office? You guys. How do I see this? Do I look at this? Do I look at old movies? These are the ones coming out. Released films. The Nude Revolver. Where are my statistics at? In the archive? Maybe it's when we release a new film? Yeah, let's look at Knife Sprinter. Maybe it'll give me some insight. 9-star movie! Good job, team. I knew you could do it. Holy God! It's a robot holding a lady. That's funny. Oh my goodness. I love this one. They're all very similar, but I like that this one isn't covering up like any of the main thing with the title. That's awesome. Holy cow. All right, I gotta throw you back here for a bit. Because Best Buds Nuptials and Knife Sprinter are all gonna run with word of mouth. I might have them run over top of each other just to get them cleared out, because now we're gonna have 3 9-star movies back to back, and that's gonna take us ages to run. So like if the Barbara film is going to run here, I would like to get it in before the end of the year so we can try to get all of these for the Pollux Awards next year. So we'll see. The Terminatron. How's the score done? Oh, up to 9 stars. We're throwing 9 stars repeatedly now. It's unstoppable. Danny, Daniel, me again, and me one more time. Oh, the Forebodar is ready as well. Gotta remember, I gotta look at the left-hand side of my studio every once in a while. Start production. Don't really have to make too many decisions here. Thanks, guys. Oh. Uh-oh. Is the game frozen? Oh. Ooh, it was because we discovered a very deep and dark finale. Holy crap. The protagonist can't bear the weight of the circumstances and commits suicide. Holy God. I'm trying to think of a movie where the protagonist commits suicide. I'm sure there are ones, I just can't think of it in the moment. The Boulevard is not a bad movie. Start that project. The Road, that's right, that's what that's about. Let's give this to Homer Warren. Once again, because it's the future, they're like, we can't think of anywhere to shoot outside the soundstage. So here we are. The blue term vivid. I don't know if there's a way to upgrade you. So if it's 422, even though it's in color, is that still worse than a 633 or you know, a 532? I don't know. I would assume so, but I'm not sure. Tell me what you think in the comments about the color there. Dewey, you can work on this. Simon Maxwell. And then the outcast is going to be we'll make it I wanted it to be a younger person. Ramon Shaw, sure, even though you're a lower star guy. The parental figure, man, all of you are on the end of your contract here. The criminal, let's make it Steve. He hasn't done a criminal ever. And then criminal 2, Lewis Caldwell, and accepted, and project. And then we'll call it a day. All right, if you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Hollywood Animal or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.